Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to the Tarot mini forecast for the month of February, and I'm doing the earth signs, so that is Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. Okay, now I am using the Syrian Starseed Tarot, which are massive cards. Okay, so watch they don't knock me out as we're going, and I'm going to start with Capricorn for the month of February, and we'll just see what message comes out, and it will be an overall message for the month. And I'm still doing the monthly guidance as well, with the angel messages also, so keep a lookout for that. But first let's start with this for Capricorn, so let's see what comes up. Capricorn. Okay, as you can see, they are massive cards. Capricorn. Okay, well, we don't know what we're going to get because I don't really use these cards very often. And we've got the Three of Orbs. Okay, now as we see in this sort of picture, it's showing, you know, the lightning above the water actually, and the orbs are there, and this is an indication that you do have energies around you. Maybe there's been a loss just recently, and the energies are there around you, you know, supporting you and loving you, and to know that you're never ever truly alone. And when we do have loss, it's really a transition, and sometimes, you know, our grief can overcome us, or situations can come up of a really emotional nature, and we often think, where has this come from? I've learned over the years that when something suddenly comes up for me, instead of thinking to myself, oh, you know, I'm just having a really bad day, or you know, I'm just really emotional today, I'm looking at what emotion it is and I'm trying to transform that. And I'm saying to myself, okay, why have I just thought about that memory at this second? What is reminding me of this at this second? And looking at it instead of pushing it away. And perhaps you're the sort of person that, you know, pushes your feelings away sometimes, or, you know, pushes down your grief, or pushes down your hurt or your guilt, or all of those feelings that we often get, and it can be hard for you to deal with things. And you know, I used to be like that for so many years, and it did cause me physical problems, you know, discomfort in the body, issues. And this was in my 20s. I had a lot of operations going on, and a lot of issues because of pushed down feelings and pushed down grief, and not wanting to explore them, and learning how to cry in silence, and all of these kinds of things. And this is showing you here that for the month of February, there may be some changes that come about that are possibly going to be upsetting to you in some way, or remind you of something upsetting, or are quite drastic in nature. But whenever we see, you know, something drastic happen, or something like we finally crack and we finally break down, it is good in a way, because it means we're turning the other side, and on the other side of things it starts to get easier. We start to rebuild, we start to lift ourselves up. So maybe you will hit rock bottom in some way, but it's a way of, you know, gaining steady ground, you know, and building something on a solid foundation. I'm also feeling here that you just need to really know that you're not left behind, that, you know, your angels and guides and loved ones are actually working with you all the time. And perhaps this is a month that you really embrace mediumship, or something like that with your psychic abilities, where you're reaching out beyond the veil and starting to get real evidence for yourself. And because once you've got your own evidence, it's quite easy to then teach other people about it, and how you got there, and what you did to achieve it. And also that you need to know that you are capable of doing absolutely anything that you wish. You know, no more self-doubt. And it's going to be, you know, a task sometimes for you to believe in that, you know, but please know that you are eternally loved, no matter what you think you've done, or what you think you've said that might turn away, you know, the support from the heavens. Please don't live like that, because it's such a heartbreaking feeling that you constantly have within you, where you think, oh no, I've done all this wrong, I know I'm never going to get into heaven, you know, I'm never going to be forgiven. please don't feel that way, because everybody has healing when they transition. Everybody gets that opportunity to be embraced in complete love, and you will be no different no matter what. Okay, so watch for signs this month of February. Look at your feelings and examine them. Ask yourself why things are coming up when they are coming up, and don't suppress any of your feelings either, so you can have more complete healing. Okay, for the earth signs, Archangel Uriel is overseeing the earth signs, and he is a wonderful, wonderful psychologist type of an angel. So if you don't feel comfortable in talking with other people, lay it all on the line to the angels and leave it there. Okay, just leave it there with them to deal with and help you through. Okay, so that's the message for Capricorn. Okay, that was a big message, wasn't it? Okay, so Taurus is next. Okay, here we go. Taurus, here we go. You got the card Reason. Okay, now these are a little bit different because I'm using the Syrian starseed. This is a card called Reason, and I do feel it talks with a lot about your balance within yourself, and your feelings within yourself, and also that you are starting to see the reasons why things are the way that they are, or have been the way that they are. And you are coming into a time of great wisdom, of opening up this wisdom within you. You're teaching yourself to speak differently, you're teaching yourself to learn differently, you're coming up with new plans, new ways of doing things. You've been really super positive about your life and where it's going. And sometimes there are these disturbances that bring you back into, like a portal of time, where suddenly all of that anger and all of that annoyance and all of that past stuff is there in your face again. And it's very hard for you to control sometimes the way that you're feeling, because for so long you've had things ingrained within you. Okay, and you need to know that you're not in trouble for feeling that way sometimes, or for allowing the steam to come out of your ears, or to tell someone how it really is, because perhaps you've been in a stage where you've held back from what you truly feel because you don't want to cause some kind of problem, or you don't want to get yourself to a point where you're really angry, or you also don't want to feel a feeling like rejection. Sometimes when we tell someone how we really feel, we're afraid that they're actually going to reject us. And, and if they did do that, then that just means that they're not supposed to be on our path. But we should feel, secure in being able to speak to people how we're feeling, instead of having it churn us up inside. And I find this sometimes for parents, trying to talk to your kids, and you don't want your kids to be upset with you, or you don't want them to turn away from you, or suddenly not be talking to you, and all that kind of stuff. Or friends, partners, for example. You want to express how you feel, but you don't want to be abandoned, and that feeling of abandonment comes from when you're very, very little and things have happened there. And I don't need to go into detail or whatever, because everybody's got their own sense of rejection or of abandonment. And this is saying that you're coming back into more wholeness of yourself for the month of February. So it's going to be really, really important for you to be able to choose the right words, to be able to say the right things, to be able to focus on your direction without feeling like you have to owe everybody some kind of explanation. And if you do need to say something to someone, do this and allow that voice to be heard, and just say it anyway, because people who are meant to be on your path will be there anyway, and if not, new people will come through. Give yourself a little bit of a break this month from all of the things that are worrying you. See yourself as complete and whole. See yourself as nothing wrong with who you are, and keep on pushing forward with your own plans and your own dreams and your own study, regardless of what you think people are thinking of you. This is really, really important. Something really special to you is going to happen this month. Something that means a lot to you. So be aware for that. Feel excited about that. Something changing for you. So I hope that helps for Taurus. Okay, now what's the last one? Virgo. Okay, here we go. Virgo. Okay, that's it. Alright, Virgo, let me just have a look. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, can you see that card? The 10 of chalices, which is basically the 10 of cups. And so what this is saying to you is that you've reached a point of celebration. You've reached a point of great happiness. And I don't know why the color changes, but it does, and I'm sorry about that, everybody. But you've reached this point of great happiness within yourself. And oftentimes you see the 10 of cups or the 10 of chalices as a card of coming together, families being reunited, you know, a dream coming true, a wish that was made, and then you're seeing the results of that, you know, coming forward for you. And I always just feel that it's like, you know, your cup's overflowing, like you've got everything in the right path, you know, everything is in the right sequence for you in your life now. And although you may not be feeling it at this moment, like, oh, how things are going to really happen, although you're not feeling that at this moment, you're going to start to see things, and it's going to lift your spirit. Okay, I'm also seeing like it's like a waterfall all around here, and perhaps this is part of a meditation process for you as well, where, you know, you've been meditating on you've been meditating on going with the flow, meditating on abundance in your life, and you've just been visualizing this for yourself. And the waterfall visualizations are really, really positive in helping you to cleanse and clear, and, you know, to keep your mind refreshed as well. And we need that when we're manifesting. So February is your time to manifest. It is your time for things to really start to click into place if you let it. You know, it's quite easy to go back to the old ways of thinking, or believe that everything's going to be going wrong. But see things as going right for you, because you deserve that. You know, you deserve to be just as happy as what you think other people are as well. And this is your month to really start to put things into practice for yourself. Begin to allow the abundance to start happening. Feel that excitement within your soul. And I also feel for some people there's travel involved here, shifting of, you know, one place to another. I just get that movement of flow, like things happening quite easily. And see that for yourself as well. See things happening easily for you, but be prepared for a lot of changes and happiness within yourself. Perhaps additions to your family, maybe people coming into the family, or a baby or something like this happening as well, and bringing that beautiful news for you too. So hopefully that is helpful to the Virgo signs. It's a really good card to receive. And also don't forget, I'm going to be here with the regular segment of the month, for the month of February, and I will do the channeled message and all of that from the angels as well, so that's coming up really soon. But don't forget to find me on all social media at Divine Miracles, and I'd really love for you to have one of my free ebooks at my website. So just look in the links below and you'll see all the links to all the freebies, and also for the mentoring and intensive healing courses as well, which you will work, you know, really closely with me on that. Okay, so until the next time, have an awesome February, and thank you for joining me, and it's goodbye for now.